Man, that's good stuff. Yeah, because I'm gonna get into a lot of that later on. Because man, we've checked out them videos numerous times on YouTube and all that good stuff with everybody in there. So that's a real monumental video. Um, what particular artist sang and performed on the track "Love You Down," the track that was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack? People have been wondering whether it was Devontae singing, or Genuine, or Player, or Smokey. I would just like to set the record straight right now. If you knew how that track came about.
Ooh, no. Let me think about that one.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I'm thinking that was Genuine on there singing.
Okay. Because that's been a big question mark to the Basement fans.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I would say I believe that was Genuine.
Okay. There's a YouTube video of a young Static with Playa in their apartment back in the Basement days, excited because they just got off the phone with Devontae, and they sparked the interest of Suge Knight with a lot of the material they put out. Can you expound on what was taking place at that time? I'm under the impression that Devontae and part of the crew went out to L.A. to meet with Death Row, and I guess Suge had sparked an interest in what you guys were doing, especially in Playa. Can you expound on how that whole experience took place?
To a degree, yeah. Well, needless to say, we went around to a number of people with it. We left New York, went out there. It was me, D, and another gentleman that was with us that I won't name. But he was there. And what we did, we went around to, one of the company was also, Madonna's label, Maverick, which was, just crazy about them, Maverick Records.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that had been mentioned there, but they really, really want them. They put up, just on that day off of hearing the music, like $50,000 just to say, hey, D, bring them over here. But
wow.
It's crazy how all that worked out. But with Suge, Suge, while we were out there, we went and met with Suge, and D said, he had these, this new group. So, Suge sat down and listened to him, and knowing, D's ability to be able to choose talent, heard it, and he just went bananas over it. He was just ecstatic about him, and, saw the same vision that D had for him, because really, at the end of the day, what D was looking to do for all those artists is that, at the time, there were no, and I don't think there are any today, that I'm aware of, any black distribution companies. So that's what D was looking to do, is get on distribution, and also, have a label and not have to give up so much, when you do these records. Because, a lot of these artists, when they do the records, they don't own the masters, and that's where you get screwed at.
Right.
And which is one of the smart things about Suge. He owns all his masters. So, that's where the money is, and D was out here trying to do smart business, not just, some dumb stuff just to get, $1 million or $2 million here, which sounds like a lot of money to people, but really at the end of the day, it wasn't. And, that was the big picture. So, when Suge heard these guys, that's what D was trying to do for Static, and all these guys set them up with some really sweet stuff that would last for the rest of their life, where everybody could be benefited. But, with Suge, when he heard it, it was just, you could just see the spark in his eye when he heard, when he got it, because it had this, this East Coast kind of West Coast blend to it that, both could kind of identify with it, and just had this little touch of the Southern twang, that Static had.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's about the gist of it from, what I can really say at this point.
Okay. I have some pictures here that I'm sending you for you to check out. You can check them out on Skype. There are a few pictures with you, Devontae, and the Basement crew that I saw on Facebook, and I'd like you to explain, what took place in these pictures, the time, the mood of the crew, the place, and the purpose and info, of what happened. It looks to be as a birthday party or something, with you taking a lot of camera footage.
That's the Halloween party.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and that's me with a mouthful of food. Okay.
Yeah, give us set up that whole atmosphere. What went down?
Okay, well, this first picture with me with the camera, and that camera has taken some really candid moments, some really comical moments. You got Static back there in the back. No doubt paying attention to whoever's shooting the photo. But what was going on here? This was the Halloween party I was talking about earlier, where we took the whole the live room, and just converted it to a little party room for us for the night. And you can see all these people in there. Got Genuine back in the back, and just all the artists kicked back. And like, if you can look right here in that second picture, you see all of us just, hanging back, chewing, taking the pictures together. I mean, and that's how we really were. I mean, that's not fake right there. Cats would just get together, hanging, as you see. Static is with D right there again. I mean, he was just, pretty much his right hand man with the creativity thing there. But that was like, I would have to say, the most memorable party in my life, and I've been to a lot of them with these guys. I mean, everybody woke up that morning just toe up. I mean, it probably went to like 6 or 7 in the morning.
Wow.
And cats woke up in the afternoon, and like I say, me just hung over, tore up. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. Right now, it's just hitting me. I haven't seen these pictures forever.
How about this one right here? I'm sending it through.
Oh shoot, where was this?
And then the next one is a picture of you in the same place.
Let's see here. Man, I have no idea, but that's our dog right there, Skills, the black dog.
Okay.
We had an interesting story how we got him. We were actually in New York City at the Hit Factory, and this girl came up, her boyfriend had gone to jail, and we got him when he was 5 months old. And he had been looking for a dog forever, and we picked him up off the street for $25. Was with us forever, man. He just died maybe 2 years ago. But that was an awesome dog. He used to love D. Matter of fact, at the studio, he would stay there. Like Static and all those guys would stay there overnight with D, and I'd leave the dog there, just because. And I remember one morning he got really territorial over the guys and over the studio there, and the staff came in the next morning and didn't know the dog was there, and we had this one cat in there. His name was Chris. He looked like really biblical, almost like somebody from Jesus' times or something. So he comes walking in, and Skills hears it and jumps up and chases this cat all the way to the door. And all the doors, you had to put a key, you had to put a code in to get through. And this cat comes running down, and I think D came running out and caught him right before. And he saw Chris, the employee, slamming the door right before Skills tried to take a bite out of his butt.
Oh man,
and that was crazy. But yeah, Static used to actually help me take care of him all the time. He takes Skills on walks all the time around the block, hanging out with him. Just, again, a good brother. Where is this? I'm trying to figure out where in the heck this is.
It looks like it's at a mall or something, and I love this picture because it's got the whole collective all in one setting.
What were we doing? Man, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know where we were or what we were doing there.
Did it have anything to do with promotion for the Gin and Juice video or anything like that?
I am not sure, but I know we were promoting us, as you can see, with all the Basement T-shirts on in the background.
Right.
We're trying to throw that in. It might have been. Because you got Static sitting down there in D. I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was because, they were the two principals in the video.
Okay.
I think that's what that may have been.